Cosmic Witch, we've seen her a couple of times coming out onto the stage. She actually comes out pretty consistently, and it's good. It's good to see her just continue to come out and continue to improve week after week.
Absolutely.
But something that we don't see nearly as often, though, I'd like to see more of Chic, and of course Elquapod. See him on the commentary desk quite a bit. Not sure who this new sponsor is, though. Definitely got to pick his brain about that.
Yeah, first time I've seen it.
AGP. What do you think AGP stands for?
Luigi. I have no clue.
Aerial Glide Person.
Awesome gaming people?
That would make sense. That would make
no, barely it's
Astrophobia games.
So
Okay.
okay. It's actually APG. Oh, yeah, there's the Astrophobia tag.
There's a Falcon as well from Elquapod. Some play a myriad of characters. Luigi actually is what he used to run, if I remember correctly. Against Chic, it looks like he's just going to be picking the Falcon instead. Something that might be a little bit tricky to deal with is the fact that to play Falcon, I think that a big part of it revolves around movement more than anything else. Yes. And the fact that Luigi can consistently put out some kind of hitbox to pester you and stop your momentum, even if it's just for a second, might make it so that some of that movement is a bit difficult. Though, on the flip side, because of Falcon's great movement, if Elquapod can maybe get a really good power shield on one of those fireballs, then he might have enough movement speed really to go close the distance and get a big punish.
I agree, but speaking of punishes, that is something Luigi's going to be getting on a heavy character like Falcon. Those down throw combos are going to be giving him damage for days. And he's going to especially have to look out for the recovery. I mean, Luigi's recovery is going to be susceptible to some interception from Falcon, but Falcon's recovery is going to be really, really open to Luigi. If he ever gets hit by that down B off stage, he'll not make it back.
Down tilt. I want to see the axe kick. And instead, giving up all the control that he had. And this is really, really important, I think, for Elquapod, is a Falcon that doesn't have any room to run at all, any room to maneuver, is pretty much as good as dead. So I think that while you should go off stage at times to challenge, definitely not do it every single time. There's a lot of times where great stage positioning, I think, can outweigh a potential kill.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you haven't gotten a feel for your opponent yet, not sure what it is that they're going to do. If you go for wild downers like that, there are so many different options they can pick to get out around it. Nice F smash punish, though, dropping down from the top platform, setting it up.
You may be playing Falcon, but oh!
There we go. There finds the run-off down air to intercept that side B.
Yeah, he just seems like he's so much more patient in this game more than anything else. And that patience is allowing him to really not fall for a lot of Chic shenanigans.
This is going to be tough if Chic decides to intercept, though. Oh, okay, just lets him go to the ledge.
That Falcon kick, oh. Not trying for the up B, just going for the grab instead. Another Falcon kick. Gotta be a bit more cautious with those. While it's a burst movement option that lets him get towards center relatively quickly, it also leaves him very vulnerable. A third Falcon kick, okay.
Well, they worked that time.
Yeah, I mean, they're not expecting. They see the two Falcon kicks, they're like,
yeah,
there's no way.
And that's why you do the third.
That's why you do it.
Now four, though. Fourth push.
Yeah, that fourth one's pushing it, man.
I mean, three's kind of pushing it, but four is really...
And that was an interesting interaction. Elquapod, I think, actually got the grab, but the fireball had just come out, so that's why we saw that mutual pushback.
Yeah, Chic having some trouble actually finishing the stock off. It's going to give Elquapod a chance, especially with all that rage with how hard Falcon hits. He could get the kill here.
Looking for the up air. Chic able to air dodge around it. The air, that's it.
Yeah, that back air will finally see able to deal out almost 200%. Oh, nice read, but doesn't quite get the follow-up.
This is where Chic was so scary, but that time Elquapod with some quick jabs able to break out. But again, looking like a repeat of the initial stock. 58% on Elquapod. Oh, that was the fourth Falcon kick.
Okay, he did fine. he's officially crazy now.
He's just a crazy person.
Although he did do it in a different situation that time. It was a much different stage positioning.
Up tilt.
Nice counter hit. Up air, reaching around to hit those hands, reaching out to grab.
Now Elquapod is trying to look for that axe kick.
Down air?
Oh my god, Elquapod!
Yeah, ready for that punish. Once again, looking for that opportunity for Luigi to side B, leave himself vulnerable, and then kick him in the head.
A lot of smash. While it's really important to be like a very cerebral player and think a lot during the game, a lot of smash, especially whenever you've been playing for a while, boils down to situation familiarity, right?
Yes.
And what we saw from Elquapod is he understands that particular situation very well. When a Luigi side B is like that, he's like, okay, I can go and get the stop as a KO here every single time. Because he was 2 for 2 with that.
2 for 2.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So Chic going to need a couple of those recovery mix-ups. Maybe even slightly change when he does the side B to bait Elquapod in to go in with a dare. And then punish with a dare or a bear of his own.
Yeah, a lot of Luigi's in those situations actually just won't side B at all and just save their double jump. So they recover from super, super low with a down B, double jump, up B. Which would be a little bit harder to down air. You know, it doesn't leave you anywhere near as vulnerable as that long animation from a side B.
Definitely going to need to see that from Chic. I would consider that a bit of an upset in my eyes because Elquapod spends a lot more time, I think, on the commentary desk than he does actually playing in bracket.
Yeah.
But look, I'm glad. You know, he's definitely been coming out a lot to the Shockwave grapevines, putting in a lot of work, and we're kind of seeing it the way that he took game 1.
Back to a little bit of a deficit here, but that is definitely something Falcon can do.
Falcon possessing such a fat body. Chic is going to need to find those early kills. Otherwise, Falcon, combined with that great rage and knockback that a high percent Falcon has, is going to mean a world of trouble for a character like Luigi.
Yep, trying to call the jump. Nice dash away.
Oh my god, Elquapod.
Covering the spot dodge and the roll behind.
And that time, Chic doesn't even want to go for that side B. He's learned his lesson. Elquapod a bit angsty with the F smash and is going to be losing a stock for it.
Chic with a decent lead here if he can actually get back to the stage. Yep, going to down D early. Not going to side B in that situation. Definitely learned his lesson.
And even the little jump from Elquapod as well.
Oh, this could be big damage. Oh, and reads the air dodge, too.
Good lord,
71%.
Really starting to pad this lead that he has. And the down smash being charged, but the down air, the horizontal hitbox coming in clutch as Elquapod makes this an even game. Well, from a stock standpoint, percent-wise,
he's got a bit of work to make up.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit terrifying. But hey, Falcon, no stranger to that great combo game as well, especially off of those grabs. So that's definitely where I think Chic has far surpassed Elquapod.
We're going to set up for another offstage situation, but yeah, Chic not wanting to go to challenge offstage. Nice run up shield, punish fireball.
Oh, Chic going very high actually with these tornadoes.
I like it. Actually, in this situation, I like it since because
Elquapod's so used to covering low.
Yeah, and if you go off stage, like Falcon can just instantly kill you. Whereas even if you go on stage like that, even if you do make a bad call and you get like up air twice or something, you'll be all right. Like you'll take like 30%, but you're still going to be at like a 50% lead to your opponent.
It might be getting to the point where Elquapod has to think like a 64 Falcon, kind of get on the side platform, right, and wait around that area where you can have the time to react to whichever situation they do, or even by being on that platform because you possess such a presence in the air, you mentally force your opponent to choose a lower recovery option that you want them to choose. So maybe something like that might help him out. Gonna need to dig deep. This is game 3. He may have taken game 1 pretty sufficiently, but Chic's punish game and the adaptations he was able to make off stage, I think, made it so that game 2 went drastically different. Yeah,
now that he's not getting the down airs off stage, getting those solid kills, he does have to find a different way to actually end his opponent's stock. Looks like we'll be going to Omega F-Zero.
Great choice. Though I will say, I think that this is the weakest version of Mute City.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, man. Maybe I'm just partial to the melee Mute City. That one was fun.
That was pretty fun. Sometimes, as long as you weren't playing at speed.
Oh yeah, I mean, Papa Cephalon showing his age a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Grandpapa Cephalon, maybe.
Maybe getting there.
And Chic starting to show that punish game again. 103 to Elquapod on Elquapod towards Chic's 16. But it's going to be about those finishes more than anything else. The lack of finishes is what really cost Chic in game 1. But if he can find those finishes now, he's going to be in a great position in the up smash. Perfect, perfect.
Yes. Huge lead now. Almost a complete stock deficit for Elquapod here.
And again, familiar situations. We saw before Elquapod coming off of the stage with one of those dares, and that time Chic was able to use the perfect anti-air option with that up smash. Elquapod in a world of trouble now on his final stock. Let's see if he's going to be living to tell another tale in this winner's bracket.
Yeah, tries to bet the air dodge. Chic wisely just pulling back, going off stage. Yeah, Elquapod's having a really hard time just getting anything going. And even there, actually got his opponent off the ground, but getting caught by that neutral air on the way down in the jabs afterwards.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of these stray hits in neutral more than anything else, but what Chic is getting, I think, is very sufficient hits.
Yes.
Like we're going to be seeing soon, whenever Chic gets an opening, I think he does a really good job of making it count.
Yes.
I mean, just look at that up smash. And the tornado? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. There is no escape.
No.
There is no escape. But props to Elquapod for putting on a really good showing, especially in the first game. That was silly, man. That was silly.
Yeah, you see a guy, you know, fall from up in the top last zone so many times. You know where they want to be.
I've seen this before. I've been counting. How many